Welcome to Real Racing TV, top asphalt blistering 3/10 of a mile madness from our very own Southside Speedway. Stay tuned for interviews, tech talk, and some outstanding racing. Greats like Bobby Allison and Denny Hamlin cut their teeth on these four corners. Be prepared for an awesome show. And now, here is your host, Sean Cook.
All right, folks, we are down here with You're not Denny Hamlin. Who are you?
No, if I was Denny Hamlin, I'd be in New Hampshire right now.
This is the great Johnny Eversole, people, a legendary driver. Now, Johnny, I've talked to a few different people, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but they've said if you give Johnny a car that's set up perfect, you don't run as good as a car that's not set up perfect. But if you get somebody gives you an old junk car set up wrong, you will drive the wheels off it. Is that true or not?
Well, you have to make up a whole lot more when you don't have as good of stuff, and it kind of brings out the best in you when you got that. But I'd much rather have a car that's set up perfect.
Well, we are so excited, viewers, to have Johnny Eversole back down here now. The race before last, Denny Hamlin drove this car, right? Who raced it last race? I can't remember.
Michael Perkins drove it the last time.
And now they got Johnny Eversole. We know this car can get up front because Denny Hamlin was right on the back bumper of Chris Hopkins. You got a good car. There's no excuses tonight, right?
No excuses except I'm too old. We've been on the phone with Denny now trying to figure out why it won't go as fast as when he drove it, and he couldn't help me a whole lot.
Well, Johnny, good luck, people. Watch out for the number 20. He's going to try and overtake the number 43, I think, aren't you, Johnny?
We're going to try.
Yow! This is the 2VA car. This is Wayne McGee. He's the driver. This is the pretty face that goes with the 2VA. Wayne, I hear that you've got a company called Nautical Marine, right?
That is correct.
Now, why should people come to Nautical Marine instead of anywhere else?
Well, we have a great selection of boats, Sea Fox being one, Chaparral, Moomba ski boats, new and used. Something affordable for everyone.
Now, Donnie Jimison told me that he was trying to fix his boat last Sunday, and you came down the shot and met him because he needed some parts, right?
That's correct. Be glad to help anybody.
All right, folks, this is the man that sells the boat parts, and if you need boat parts, boats, new, used, go to Nautical Marine. What's your address down there on Jeff Davis Highway?
It's 10223 Jeff Davis. It's just north of Route 288.
Just north of Route 288. People like this behind racing. Good luck tonight, man. You're going to have some competition. We got Johnny Eversole running today, baby.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of how does Johnny Eversole drive? He's one of my favorite drivers.
Yeah, he's good. He's been here a long time. I'd like to be able to catch on to the back of him and follow him around for a little while.
All right, folks, watch out for the 2VA, the 20, and all the other late models in the upcoming race from Southside Speedway. All right, folks, we're down here at Southside Speedway. We've got a late model race coming up. This is the number 48, and this is the gentleman who Buck Roos works for, who cut my decals on my 66 car. I just want to say thank you very much. And if you happen to have a massive, great warehouse that needs over 300 different kinds of controls that control variable different areas, this is the man to go to, right?
Yes, that's right. We can definitely do that for you. And any other big building, small building, we do them all types.
Okay, man. But look, you're not as important as this gentleman here. This is the driver, the number 48. This is Scott Turlington. Tell me a little bit about your season, buddy.
Well, we're running 2 seasons right now. We're running here and we're running at South Boston in the late model stock car field. But came out here just to finally got our motor done for this car and just wanted to have a little fun, man. This is where we started racing, and it's always a good time to come out here and race with these guys. This is where I started everything, and nice to come back to it.
Fantastic, folks. It's companies like MACC, Mid-Atlantic Climate Controls, that are behind racing down here at Southside Speedway. Now, do you do any residential stuff? If my thermostat broke...
Right, man, we won't do any residential work. None.
Just commercial?
Yeah, just commercial.
All right, so you got to be a business owner, which is probably about 3% of our viewership. But if you do, this is the man to take care of it. Stay tuned. Watch the number 48, the number 20, the number 2VA, the number 43, the number 0. The list goes, 33. Watch them all in the upcoming late model race from Southside Speedway. All right, viewers, if you've been watching this show, I think it's our 10th week, you would have seen the number 14, the Bubba Hubbard, up there in the front, struggling door-to-door racing, putting on a great show, but not a win yet, Bubba, huh?
Hey, we're trying, man, doing the best we can, running as hard as we can, and I just like to take a chance to thank Virginia Dent for coming on board to sponsor us this year and helping us out and get their name out here at the racetrack and give us a little support and let us be out here. And we're still fighting and trying to get it going.
Well, look, we've really enjoyed you watching, man. This guy puts on a hell of a show. Watch out for the number 14 in the upcoming late model race from Southside Speedway. All right, folks, number 7, lucky 7 of George Pillsbury. George, tell us a little bit about some of your sponsors and the people that help you out here, bud.
Well, Mosley Rose, their band, they've been out here a couple times and played. We've gotten good word on them. So they'll be out here July 6th, which is next Friday. So we got a pretty good deal going on with them. They get us pretty good tickets to where they play.
Well, now last race, I seem to remember seeing you down here between 3 and 4, and the official had you something like that, right? And you were hot, man. I will say this: the 4 of you were racing door to door, lap after lap after lap. I was shooting it because I knew something was going to go wrong sooner or later. It was bad, it was you, but.
Oh yeah, and and everybody says racing's a give and take game, and I guess it was somebody else trying to take and somebody else didn't want to give, and I mean it was hard. First 50 lapper didn't go like we planned last weekend, and we totally turned the car upside down from the first 50 lapper to the second 50 lapper. I mean, when you go from 18th to 8th, I mean, you don't have nothing but adrenaline pumping and everything else, and I had a good shot at the top 8 finish, but,
Well, look, congratulations. You put this car back together. This car was tore up 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks. Looks like you got it back together. You want to give a shout out to Bill Lanier?
Oh, yeah. Bill's got a good program going on here. I think it's like my 6th race in the car. We're still trying to figure it out. So any 92 fans will be there towards the end of the season. But we'll get it figured out. Bill's treating me right.
Bill Lanier is a great guy. He owns this car and he also owns the, the 89. All right, folks, stay tuned for some late model racing from Southside Speedway. Folks, the 02 of Greg Fernandez, Rookie of the Year in 06. You're not going to be Rookie of the Year this year, are you, Greg?
No, I don't think I'm in it this year, so best of luck to all those rookies. I'd like to see a new one.
How's your season going, buddy?
Kind of up and down. We come out the first night, ran really well. Had some mechanical failures with the left front brakes. Run 5th the whole night, ended up getting parked. But, run good, had some confidence and everything else. And then we come out the second night, had engine problems. So, it just seems to be the way things go for me. But one day all this stuff's going to get ironed out, and we're going to get these guys.
Hey, I bet you were happy to see the 89 car win, weren't you?
Yes, sir. I think the world of Rob Jenkins. He's a heck of a race car driver. And tonight, me and him get to start on the front row together for the first time for me. So this is going to be awesome.
Now, why are you on the front row? Tell me a little bit about this whole inversion thing.
Basically, what they'll do is they'll qualify all the cars. The top 7 cars on time will be inverted. Now, if the winner from the previous race was in those top 7 cars, he automatically starts 7. So
then they invert the top 6.
Yes, sir. So Rob Jenkins and I were 6-7. We got moved to the front row, and this is going to be great.
Oh, man. Well, we might see yet another winner.
Sponsors?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
All right, first I'd like to thank Greg Holt with Finer Homes. If it wasn't for him, I know for sure I wouldn't be here. Steve and Clark Darrow with CG&D Racing. Them guys, I met them guys working on their car, and they've helped me ever since, and that means the world to me. I'd also like to thank Frank Silva with Silva Painting. That guy jumped on board, and heck of a nice guy. Also, Mike Jennings with Central Virginia Home Builder. Very nice guy again. All these guys help me. I don't know why, but they mean the world to me. And
I'll tell you why, Greg, because they think you can drive, buddy. That's why.
Yeah, R.J. Smith, you too, buddy. I appreciate everything, guys.
All right, watch the 02. He's starting on the pole. He's got a shot at winning tonight, right next to his buddy Rob Jenkins, who won 2 weeks ago. Maybe it's Greg Fernandez night, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Folks, if you've been watching the show, you know who this man is. This is Chris Hopkins, people, driving the number 43 Dodge. Chris, you got the number 20 out here again today. Johnny Eversole's driving it. Are you worried a little bit, or you feel pretty confident?
Anytime you got to run against Johnny, it's going to be more competitive. He always brings a good piece to the racetrack.
Yeah.
He hadn't been out here in a while, but he ain't forgotten how to get around.
Well, that car can at least get close to you. I think Denny had it up the inside of you at one point during that race, right?
Oh yeah, I ain't taking anything away from the car or the driver now.
Yeah. Okay, well, the people at home, Mr. and Mrs. Hughes, who own this beautiful car, have agreed to let me drive Chris's old car in practice to see if I can beat 16 seconds. Now, Chris, Katie May is your baby. Do you have any sort of possessive feeling or any jealousy about me driving her?
Not at all.
It's just a piece of metal, huh?
It's a piece of metal.
Well, when you talk to Mrs. Hughes, she talks about Katie May and this car's pops as if they're human beings. I think she looks at it a little bit differently maybe than a guy.
Yeah, they're a little bit more sentimental. You know, there's a lot of history behind that car with them, and I can understand where they're coming from. But as far as me, just a piece of metal.
Well, good. Well, folks, hopefully soon when they get all the bugs ironed out of the car, Chris said he'd come down with me and maybe show me the ropes and see if I can keep it at least sort of 6 inches away from the wall, right?
I'll keep you further away from that.
All right, folks, stay tuned. This is going to be an amazing season, 2007 at Southside Speedway. I got to go put seatbelts in my car. I think I might miss the first street stock race because I haven't even got seatbelts in the car. I just got the car yesterday. But anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll race at least one of the 2 races tonight from Southside Speedway.
Jimmy's holding them down. Swing down the front stretch. At the stripe, Rob Jenkins by a nose over top of the number 02 automobile. Cars work off of turn number 2 and down the back stretch. Weather in the area, but we're going to try to get the Vortex going. The Larry McReynolds Vortex in action. Russ Ellis looking to the inside of Fernandez off of turn number 4 this time. Ashworth locks it up in the fence. Green flag action on the speedway. Rob Jenkins, Greg Fernandez. That's a couple of names. At least Jenkins will have announced up front, but right now in second spot, wrinkled quarter panel and all. Greg Fernandez runs in second spot. That young man has been up front plenty here in Southside Speedway. As long as that Chevy can hold together, that's the thing. He's had so much mechanical issues in and out. Little thing. 89 car's best friend. Because when Rob Jenkins gets up front, he just hooks his right arm up on the roll bar coming down through the center of the car, drives with one hand. Look up inside the car, and you can see inside that automobile, one arm is just up on the roll bar. He doesn't even have 2 hands on the wheel. Oh, 2 hands on the wheel now for the 02 car, though. Goodness. Russ Ellis uses 8 wheels instead of 4 down into turn number 1. He's going to try to make the move to the inside. Chris Dotson was starting the heat on the 33 automobile, and he had to make Fernandez move, and he rolled down in the corner, gave him a shot right in the left rear. Fernandez able to hang on to the car as well as Ellis, who makes contact now. The 02 car, that is, for Fernandez, and the 0 of Dotson. Off of turn 4, they'll head down the front stretch, still racing it out. The Chevy at the stripe over the Dodge for the 3rd spot. All this racing going on. Rob Jenkins has checked out. He's about a half a straightaway ahead of second spot, and Russ Ellis is getting major breathing room, and Dotson now clears the 02 of Fernandez. Hopkins now to the inside. Smooth as silk on the bottom of the speedway with that 43 car. He received the GetLoaded.com $100 pole award tonight at Southside Speedway. Brandon Hendrick now roots to the inside of Fernandez. Now it's a battle for 5th spot for Hendrick down into the corner. Brandon Hendrick coming into tonight's 7th in the point standings. Everybody's chasing Chris Hopkins, leading the way in the point standings tonight. The 43 automobile right now runs 4th on the speedway. Brandon Hendrick, give me a dozen at Krispy Kreme's drive-through window. Donuts all the way down the side of the 55 car. Your top 5 on the speedway. Rob Jenkins, and that gets masonry. Enterprise Builders, number 89, leads the way. Works around the outside of Chris Smith in the 28. It's the number 33 automobile of Russ Ellis, the Chesterfield Berry Farm Special, running in 2nd. Then it's the 0, Williamsburg. Oh, we got cigar going around. It's Craig Fernandez. Oh, Scott Turlington, a hard hit from the 51 of Jason Pittman to the left front. Bugs Harefield is around. 3 cars going around down in turns 3 and 4. Jenkins back on the throttle, diamonds the corner, off of turn 4. Green flag is back out from Jimmy Walker, and down into turn number 1 goes the freight train of late models. Oh, saw that one coming. Scott Turlington cannot see anything right now. Bugs Harefield put a brake check on the 02 of Fernandez, and Scott Turlington is driving blind around this speedway. Tons of damage to the front of the Mid-Atlantic Controls Corporation Pontiac. Down in the corner, Bubba Hubbard lays bumper to the back end of Brandon Hendrick's car. 17 laps on the board, Bugs Harefield. Inside of the 51 of racing Jason Pittman. Your top 7 automobiles. Nose to tail through the center of the corners. Oh, hard hit. The 33 car up into Jenkins, and I mean hard off of turn number 4. It'll be a miracle if that right front lasts the entire race after that hit. Jenkins down into turn number 2, off of 2 and down the backstretch. New leader, Russ Ellis, 28 laps into the event. Jenkins' automobile got unsettled down into 3. Off of 4, left the hole, off the rumble strips and into the left rear of the 89 car, came to 33 of Ellis, and you can see the donut on the nose. That was working a race car, folks, right there. The 33 automobile knew he was a little bit faster, wanted to try to make the move, didn't want to take out the 89 car. Went ahead, Rubbins Racing put the nose to him, moved him up the track, drove to the inside, and became a new leader, and possibly 30 laps in, though, can't give it to him just yet. Still just under 70 laps to go as they cross the stripe. 32 laps are on the board. Russ Ellis clicking them off, getting ready to click off lap 38 now. Russ Ellis is your leader in the number 33 automobile. Chesterfield, Bugs Harefield and Wayne McGee sit off of turn number 4. Whoa, Wayne, right in front of your leader. Close call for Russ Ellis leading the race. Off of turn number 4 comes Russ Ellis. Been the leader since lap number 28. Looking to try to get his first victory of 2007 here at Southside Speedway. Rob Jenkins did it last week. Can Russ Ellis hold him off? 38 laps are complete. Only a couple of laps from 60 to go. 100 laps the distance for the late model Sportsman automobiles at the toughest short track in the South. It is Russ Ellis leading the way in the 33 car. Chris Dotson in the 0 in second. Then it's the Dodge of Chris Hopkins coming into tonight, points leader in the 3rd spot. 4th spot right now on the speedway belongs to Brandon Hendrick in the 55 car. 5th spot, Bubba Hubbard in the 14. Hendrick's car tightened up off the corner that time. He's up on the top side of the speedway, trying to get more heat cycled into that car. The car looks like it is starting to get loose. This has been a constant problem on the 55 car every race since the first race of the season. But Brandon trying to hold on to his spot. Bubba Hubbard honks the old chrome horn. Here comes Hopkins. Battle for second into 1. They make contact. Dodson drives down. Hopkins drives by. Hopkins had his nose up to the back tire. Was not backing off heading into 1. New 2nd place man on the speedway. Brandon Hendrick now will concentrate on the 4th and 5th place battle. Off of turn number 1 into turn number 2. Bubba Hubbard to the inside in the number 14 automobile. Brandon Hendrick in the 55 on the outside. Those two cars race it out off of turn number 4. Hendrick, the 3rd generation driver, grandson of Rapid Ray Hendrick, Mr. Modified, and Rapid Roy, his dad in the 39 car, just behind, 2 cars back. Brandon able to hold that number 55 automobile up in the 4th spot thus far. 45 laps are on the board. Scott Turlington will be calling it a night. It looks like the 48 cars head into pit road. These 2 cars going at about the last 15 to 20 laps. They've been going at it since really the green flag drop. A little bit of bumper play between the 2, but now side by side battling for the last like 10 or 15 laps straight. Brandon Hendrick, great turn 4 that time over Hubbard. Hubbard staying right down on the bottom of the track. Dave trying to mess with him a little, honks the old chrome horn. Hendrick sideways off of 2, holds the spot by a nose. Russ Ellis doing everything he can to try to capture his first victory here at Southside Speedway. That 33 car is getting looser and looser by the second. A honk of the old chrome horn in the middle of the corner. Hopkins backs off. 33 car saves. Hubbard. Oh, man, that's a dead heat at the stripe. The 55 and 14 cross the stripe. It had to be thousandths of a second difference between those 2 automobiles. Hubbard getting a nose out front, trying to get clear before they catch Wayne McGee's Chevy, but here comes Brandon back for the 4th spot at the stripe. Brandon fighting it out the whole time these two are going at it. Rob Jenkins is reeling them in. Jenkins starting to reel in this battle. Wayne McGee's going to get the move over flag. He sees it from Jimmy Walker, moves right to the bottom of the speedway. Brandon Hendrick will follow suit around the outside of the 2VA car. Bubba Hubbard falls in line. Whoa, he runs right up on the 2VA car and is heading to pit road. Oh, no way. One of the best battles all night long, and Bubba Hubbard is pulling in. He is done for the night. Overheating, I would guess on that one. Lots of steam out from under the hood. Brandon Hendrick, tons of breathing room now. 25 laps left to go. Ellis still out front over Hopkins. Hopkins is able to have a great car exiting the corner. But it looks like about midway in entrance that the 33 car is awesome. Hopkins still looking upstairs. Can't get it. He's going to try to diamond the corner. Here comes the move inside. Hopkins inside of Ellis. Down into 3. New leader off of 4. 85 laps complete. Hopkins has set sail. Clicking lap number 86. It belongs to Chris Hopkins. Seeing what Chris Dotson was able to do last year in that 0 car. Performance Counts Racing Engines underneath the hood of the 0 as well as the 43 car. And it seems like that Dodge motor has made a huge difference at this 3/10 mile speedway. They run 1st and 3rd on the track. They lead the point standings right now and own 3 of the 4 feature victories in 2007. It'll be 2 sticks across the windshield this time. Chris Hopkins off of turn number 4 and down the front. Russ Ellis might be trying to reel him back in. Down into turn number 1 goes the 33 car. Could lap traffic play in? Chris Smith is just up ahead. Chris Hopkins trying to catch up. Off of turn number 4 they'll come. Smith pulls to the inside. White flag on your leader. Hopkins down into 1. Russ Ellis down on the bottom of the speedway trying to gain as much ground as he can. But Chris Hopkins has the foot, has the car, has the ability, and will get the job done.